Welcome back to 6-Minute Math, where we turn confusion into clarity 6 minutes at a time. Thank you for joining us today for our video on finding the volume of composite figures. Ring that bell to get notified of more 6-minute content, including videos on how to find surface area of most three-dimensional objects, including 2 videos on composite figures. 6 minutes tends to go by quickly when doing math, so here we go. Our key points today are to understand that the volume is the amount of space that an object takes up. To find volume, we are going to calculate the volume of each of the objects separately, and then we're going to add the volumes together for a total. Please remember that all volume is given in the form of unit cubed, as volume is a 3-dimensional concept. So let's check out an example here. We're going to find the volume of this composite figure, and if we break it up by 3-dimensional object, we have a rectangular prism plus a triangular prism. So let's find the volume of that rectangular prism first. The volume for rectangular prism is length times width times height. So I take those measurements and substitute them in. 7 times 5 times 3 is 105. So I take that 105 and put it into my handy chart to keep me organized. Then I need to find the volume of the triangular prism. So I use my formula of base times height divided by 2 multiplied by the length. I plug my measurements in. 5 times 2 divided by 2 times 7 is 35. So I plug 35 into my chart. And then to find total volume, I'm simply going to add my rectangular prism 105 plus my triangular prism 35. For a total volume of 140. So let's check out some examples here. We're going to find the volume of the following objects. And here I have a rectangular prism with a cylinder. So let's do that rectangular prism first. We'll highlight it in blue. And we're going to go length times width times height. So our volume is length times width times height, which is going to equal 5 times 7 times 4. So our volume of the rectangular prism is 140. Then I move on to the volume of my cylinder. Our volume is pi times my radius of 2 squared times the height of 3. I plug that into a calculator for my volume of a cylinder is 37.69911. And then to find my total volume, I simply add my rectangle plus my cylinder. So I would have a total volume of 177.7 cubic inches. Let's check out another example. We have to find the volume of the following object. I have a cylinder and I also have 2 cones. So let's find the volume of that cylinder first. We have our volume is equal to pi times the radius of 1.5 squared times my height of 12. I plug that into a calculator for a volume of 84.8230. And then I find the volume of my cones. So the volume of a cone is 1/3 pi times 1.5 squared times the height of that cone of 4. Plug that into a calculator for 9.4 0.2477. And then I have to understand that I have 2 cones, so I'm going to take that and multiply it by 2 for a volume of my cones of 18.84955. We're going to add my cylinder volume plus my 2 cones volume for a final volume of 103.7 cubic meters. Those are all the examples we have today for finding the volume of composite figures. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at 6 Minute Math, and be sure to like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below for any topic you want to see me tackle in a future 6-minute episode. Always remember that the best way to get math is to practice math, so keep on practicing. And until next time, keep solving and evolving.